Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode, we covered all of the extra dungeons that I didn't get a chance to show up until now. Not important ones, just optional ones. In this episode, we're going to be doing another optional dungeon, but it's a pretty important one. Today, we're doing the second hardest challenge in the entire game, Joyous Tower, which I have gone to before because I needed to recruit that Eevee, but don't worry about that. I didn't complete it. So this is one of the 3 dungeons in the game that sets you back to level 5. The difference between this and Wish Cave, which we did before, is that you're not allowed to bring items in at all. You gotta come in with nothing. And you might be wondering, so we used Sceptile, Glaceon, and Flagon last time. What team are we bringing into this one? Well, we're just gonna bring in our main team, because I think it'd be a shame if I didn't use them after going through the entire dungeon, like the entire game with them. It'd feel like kind of a waste if I didn't use them here. And that's one of the things I really regretted about Explorers of Sky, is that I just used to smooch them. Anyway, I want to check our moves, because I did not check this beforehand. I don't know what moves we can have, or what moves we're going to be learning. Mud Slap and Mud Shot. Okay, and Tackle. Growl's there too, I suppose. 2 ground type moves. That's fine. I don't really need coverage because we have Steamroll on Swampert. And Mud Shot is okay. I'm kind of sad that we don't have Water Gun, because I'm pretty sure we can have that since Mudkip has it at level 5, which would have been a distance move. Play Rough, Bite, and Scratch, and another Growl. The Play Rough's going to be really nice, that's for sure, because Fairy type moves, good. Mud Slap, Tackle, Harden, Headbutt. Okay, that's not terrible. No Stab though, surprisingly, which, okay. So the thing about Joyous Tower, there's many things about Joyous Tower. One is that we cannot see the enemies because we don't have the X-ray specs anymore, which is something I'm definitely going to have to get used to. It's been a long time since I've gone to any dungeon without the X-ray specs. Another thing about it is, even though it's completely optional, there's no boss to fight here. You don't get a legendary Pokemon. It doesn't fill out a square in your adventure log, I guess you could call it. Oh my god, that's a lot of Pokemon. Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. If anything, Persian would probably be able to do the most damage here. Here, get hit with this heavy Growl. We have Steamroll, so it doesn't matter if I use ground type moves. Oh, what was I saying? There's some really cool Pokemon that you can recruit here. Obviously, we just saw that Happiny there, and I kind of want to track it down and knock it out, because I think it'll give us quite a few more experience points than most other Pokemon would. This is the only dungeon, also an Escape Orb, nice. This is the only dungeon in the entire game where you can find an Eevee without it being fainted. You can find a fainted Eevee in the Buried Relic, but otherwise, this is the only naturally occurring Eevee. That didn't give us a ton of experience. What's this? Leech Life. Can anyone learn that? Also, we found a Munch Belt. I didn't mention that. That's really good. Nope, unfortunately not. Munch Belt will increase both our attack stats by 50% at the cost of a little bit more belly, which is good because our Aggron still has small stomach. Persian's actually going to be useless in terms of its rare quality, which kind of sucks. It has Rapid Bullseye, which it might learn Fury Swipes at a early enough level, but if I remember correctly, it's in the 20s, so if we do get Fury Swipes, it won't be for a very long time. But when we do, we'll be pretty darn set, because it's going to be extremely powerful for this dungeon, needless to say. Now, I think the strategy here, another TM, wow. The strategy here is going to be to explore the entire floor before moving on, because the main worries here are running out of moves. So you want to find all the max ethers you can find. Running out of hunger, which for us personally will not be a problem. Echoed Voice will be really good for Persian, actually, because it gets Stab with it. So I'm absolutely going to give it Echoed Voice. Put that over, probably, I mean, it's as strong as Scratch. a little less accurate, a little less PP. I'll just get rid of Growl just for the like, just to the point of having more attack PP instead of just, you know, we're not going to use Growl. Let's be honest. If we need Growl, I'll use it. Listen, I'll be able to use it a lot more tactically than you. Leave Mud Slap and Mud Shot both go across corners. Beautiful. I don't think we're going to be at much of a disadvantage here for a while. We're going to be pretty easily one-shotting everything, unless we just can't hit. Well, that's another point. Echoed Voice is a special attack, so it'll be able to go around corners. What are these room layouts? I want that orb. That is a all-power-up orb that I can't use. Hello, Pichu. Get hit with this Growl, because it's all I can do. Now get Mudshot. I also think this is the only dungeon where Pichu shows up, which is convenient, because, hey, that's a Pichu with funnel fun. Ooh, that's good. Normally, I wouldn't say that those HP restoring, regeneration rather, rare qualities are very good, but in this area where we're not going to have any Oranberries or probably any other means of healing either, did it just do 27 damage with the Thunder Shock? We're not going to have any means of healing ourselves, so having that good passive regeneration is actually not going to be too bad, so I'll take it. Normally I wouldn't even bat an eye at those rare qualities, but hey, whatever works. Do I have any throwing items yet? Do not. I have plenty of max ethers. I'm starting to think that that's not going to be a problem at all. Also, Persian, I wish you would have waited until you had 2 Pokemon in your little area. I might swap to Persian for a bit, because it has a pretty dang good moveset. Given for the fact that it has normal type stab, which is just really good in general. Yeah, that big 5 damage, you'll love to see it. Here. Just hit it with a... See, you could have used... How weak is Scratch? The stab Scratch does less damage than the Play Rough. Guess Play Rough is just a lot more power, so it just makes up for the difference. Echoed Voice will be really good for very high HP Pokemon, just simply due to the fact that the more times you use it, the more power it gets. There's an Oranberry, that'll be really nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, explosion traps. Gotta watch out for that. This is going to be one of the dungeons that has just the meanest trap layouts, so I just keep that in mind. If you have a Pokemon with Wary Walk, probably one of the best rare qualities to bring into one of these dungeons. This dungeon in particular, because what's going to make the difference is your choice of rare qualities, because you can bring in a team of 3, likelihood is the Pokemon's not going to be bad, but your choice of rare quality, like you get 3 of them, they're very powerful tools at your disposal since you don't get items or anything else, so yeah. I'd choose your rare qualities for this dungeon. Of course, I could have just changed Persians, because it's not like we're going to use Rapid Bullseye much anymore, since all the dungeons we have left are all level 5 dungeons, so whatever, but hey, hindsight's 2020. I also don't know what time we're going to be getting more moves, because I did not research the moves that we learn at all. Faux Hold Orb, that's going to be so good. That's one of the best items you can find here. Rain Dance. Ooh, now that is tempting. Although I do not have any water type moves, but if I do, or if I ever find an Awakening Seed, that Rain Dance is getting taught immediately. Because if you don't remember, Mega Swampert has Swift Swim. What in the world? Stop that, Chikorita. And Swift Swim will allow us to attack twice with every attack if we have it activated, so that is going to be a very powerful tool. I'm so surprised we found a Rain Dance TM, because hardly anything can... Hello? You're good. Hardly anything can learn anything without, or learn Rain Dance without it. I want to say like Cast Form, maybe like a few water types. I have no method of attacking you from afar, so I'm just gonna let you chill and harden 50 times. Okay. Alright, we're doing this. No, we're not, actually. I can take control of my... Hello? Do y'all just want to die to a Metapod, or what? You're gonna die to the Metapod. Unless I save you with a bite. Big 5 damage. Alright. Okay. Good lord. Of course it had to be. I might swap my team. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna swap them to follow me because it's a lot safer than let's go together. They won't go out of their way for items, so if I don't want an item, I will not pick it up. They won't go out of their way to attack Pokemon unless I am also, like, I'm stopped, so they have the freedom to move around. Otherwise, they're gonna keep moving with me. That is a Diglett, and that is a moving Diglett. What was that? That was a Hunger Trap. Okay. Not the most dangerous thing, but whatever. The good thing about Mudshot is that if I get the speed decrease, then it's basically just a free turn for us. That is a one-shot orb. Very useful. If we find a particularly strong Pokemon, I guess I'll use it against it. There's no strong foe in this dungeon, and rightfully so, because it would be ridiculously overpowered, so that's how it be. Look at this. They get, like, slowed down, and then they just can't attack for the second turn. It's beautiful. I'm encountering way too many Pokemon. I just want to get out of here at this point. Yeesh. Jesus, we're finding so many TMs. Facade. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to get rid of Scratch right now for that. That's going to be a great stab move. Because if I remember, it's pretty dang powerful. Wait. It said that it doesn't prevent your attack from being lowered when you have burn. Only when you use that move, though. Okay, cool. Neat. Yeah, Facade is a great move. I don't plan on getting burnt or poisoned or anything, but if we do, we'll be set. And that's even better because you probably want to go for burn. Because poison is dang dangerous in this game. They had to give it something since it doesn't lower your attack power. I just want to check it. Show me that Facade power. Big 20. And did that just upgrade Mudslap? Makes it a lot stronger for Aggron too. Yeah, move level ups are actually going to matter a little bit more because now all moves aren't overpowered to the point of being ridiculous, so it's another good thing. It's all move level ups are reset in this dungeon. I feel like I didn't mention that, but you probably could have inferred it. Since it's like we did use Bite before, we did use Echoed Voice, we did use Mudshot and Mudslap, obviously, because those were one of Mudkip's very few moves that it learns when leveling up. So those are like level 2 or 3 at this point in the main game, but for this it's like back to level 1. So you got to build that back up. So that also makes, you know what? Now that I think about it, the rare quality moving up, oh jeez. The rare quality's moving up and the experience booster one, I forget exactly what it's called. Very good for this dungeon. Because, I mean, I want to say it's like a 25% boost to the experience you earn. It might be more than that. Also, unfortunately, Swampert was the one poisoned here, and that's not gonna end up good. I want to say it's like a flat 40 damage they take, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on, because if Swampert gets hit by that, that's gonna nearly knock it out. It does get the HP regen, but one more hit from poison after that, and it's definitely gone. So yeah, that makes poison extremely dangerous. And it's also completely useless if you are using it yourself, because it takes so long for it to activate on an enemy that it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be done with that fight by then. Is Jigglypuff gonna be okay? We're on a slightly higher floor now, so I'm almost a little bit worried for it. I might just go ahead and use all of our stat increasing items in the dungeon. Because again, I don't need them for anything. We're at the end of the game here. I have no more dungeons that I'm gonna go through with our main, like, actual setups. So Calcium's gonna go to Swampert. It has the most special attacking moves at this point, so honestly, I'm not going to worry about... Ooh, Joy Seed, that's another thing. I'm going to use those. Weather has lost effect due to... It's clear. What? I'm assuming that just means a Psyduck appeared, which also, yeah, Psyduck is in this dungeon. I believe it's also one of the only dungeons where Psyduck shows up. So it's a starter, and it has Cloud 9, which means it is pretty dang good. Get hit with this. Wouldn't mind to recruit Torchic. Although, of course, they don't gain any levels, so what really is the point of recruiting Pokemon early on? They're very expendable, which sucks, because they're also the most interesting Pokemon. Like, you have Jigglypuff, Eevee shows up soon, Pichu, Pokemon that you can't really find anywhere else yet. If you want to get them, you gotta hope. Okay, alright, you didn't need to do that. If you want to keep them, you gotta just get lucky and find an escape orb really early on. Also, that Pinsir had a lot of HP. That was a little bit worrying. I thought it would have been I would have had him done by the time I used that first tackle. I am out of Mud Slaps. How am I gonna live? Ooh, finally spikes. Jeez. Normally find a lot more throwable items, but that's our first one. Okay. Well, you know what? Speaking of throwable items, please don't catch this, by the way. Yeet. He caught it. But guess what that means? They can't catch this one. Got him. Oh, thanks for that. Wait, takes no damage through the Magic Guard ability. What a combo. Dude just so Clefairy should have taken 10 damage there. But due to the fact that it had magic, I'm sorry, did I just get nearly one-shot by a spike? Well, better hope we find a Revive All Orb. Wow, this sucks. Note to self, never use throwable items ever again. Good God. That is useless. Well, you know what we do now. It's like, Here. Pinsir's definitely like really low. Oh, that affects the entire room. Oh, cool, a Pinsir. Notorious Healing. I guess that makes up for not having Swampert. This hard sucks. Hey, Pinsir, since you're so strong, why don't you deal with that Clefairy? Good lord, what level is this Pinsir? Ah, 13, that explains it. Its attack stat is incredibly high. Also, how much HP does Clefairy have? Wow, 30 experience for all that. Sea Trap Orb, okay, that's not gonna be too useful. I guess I'll throw it out whenever I want. What started a sandstorm? I don't even know. Oh boy. I'm just gonna grab this apple and bolt. So that gets rid of Steamroll for us, by the way. I'm not gonna just quit, because we're a 10th of the way through the dungeon. We could possibly get Swampert back if we find a Revive All Orb, but now we actually have to pay attention to type effectiveness, which again, I haven't done in a long time, so this might be a little difficult. Hey, I actually have a move for you. Encore. Persian hasn't used a move. I don't think Aggron's moves right now at this moment are particularly strong, since it has no stab. Like, once it gets like a... See, it's hard to say if it'll even get a steel type move by the time that we're like late enough into the dungeon where it'll matter. I'm assuming, yeah, he's got this. Because steel type moves in this game are just powerful. I'm trying to think of one that it could get that it wouldn't be overpowered with. Fake Out's gonna be really good, holy moly. It's weak. Now that we don't have Steamroll, I'm kind of... I need to keep Bite for ghost types, because we have so many normal type attacks that I don't know off the top of my head if there are any ghost types, but if there are, like, we're gonna need Bite. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of Echoed Voice now, because now we have just a better normal type move, so I don't really have to worry about having that extra damage. Facade's just so powerful. But Fake Out's going to be a great tool for attacking from distance. I'm going to go ahead and explore the rest of the floor. Look at that, big apples. Soon we won't have to worry about hunger at all. At this rate. Hello. I don't want to fight you alone. Get hit with this headbutt. I mean, headbutt's not a weak move by any means, but oh boy. The problem to me is that we're gonna have so many Pokemon like attacking on their own volition out in the back. You have a ton of HP, I'm not dealing with this alone. Gotta say, not dealing with it. One thing that Aggron's gonna be really good for is just, it's gonna tank so many different hits. Like with a huge defense stat and a rock and steel typing, plus a lot of Pokemon here being normal type, we're gonna be good. And you just love putting me to sleep. You gotta be very careful because the puppet status could really easily ruin us. One attack that hits our teammates could easily knock them out at this level. Especially if I, as Aggron, were to attack, like, say, Jigglypuff. It's gone. Alright, let's get out of here. Also, I haven't mentioned the music up to this point. It's really good. This is from Gates to Infinity. The one thing you can say about Gates to Infinity, it has a decent... Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon. It has a decent soundtrack. Now, a lot of people like to say that Gates to Infinity has an amazing soundtrack. I'm not sure if I would go that far. It's got a good soundtrack, yeah. You pick and choose a few good songs, yeah. But, I mean, personally, I compare that to the first few games, like Red and Blue Rescue Team and Explores the Sky, where almost every single dungeon theme is iconic. Gates to Infinity doesn't quite reach that point. Clefairy fainted. You love to see it. Okay, well that's not terrible. Y'all want to take a step forward and help me out? What happens if I have an Encore and I don't have any moves left? I can't attack. Good. Well, you can deal with that, Jigglypuff. Also, hey, there's an Eevee. There it is. Oh my, y'all are getting absolutely destroyed. At least it got infatuated by the Jigglypuff's cute charm. And I'm out of facades. No, I'm not. Facade just kind of has a very similar sound to the running out of PP sound. Now listen. I'm gonna fight this Eevee. It took me forever to recruit an Eevee on my original go through. I just went to floor 12 because that's the first floor you can find Eevees, and I just started fighting everything. But oh my goodness, it took a long time. I almost got kicked out of the dungeon with the wind. It took that long. Because first of all, you gotta make sure that everyone else isn't attacking everything, and all the Pokemon here are so cool, I didn't want to let any of them go, so I kept them all while trying to get the Eevee. And I forget who, someone knew a very long distance move, which wasn't conducive to me getting this Eevee, because it just kept stealing the kill. So yeah, plus they don't have a ton of Reviver Seed. Now, wouldn't that have been nice to have earlier? It wouldn't have been, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about Eevee, but I forgot the exact thing. Okay, what's with these floor layouts? Come on. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do there? There's one path to take, and it had an explosion trap. Jeez. Well, explosion traps only do half your HP, so luckily it's not going to knock us out by any means. I kind of want this seed, dude. Here, I'll take care of Eevee first. Looks like I'm gonna get it all to myself. Or not. Is this gonna knock it out? No. I still haven't knocked out an Eevee myself. I meant to use Fake Out. There goes my moves. No! My moves! Can we hit? That's a super high physical defense, and we're all just using physical, attacks on it. Pinsir, bye. It was good to know ya. No, I'm not using an Oranberry on it. Oranberries are the best item we have. Okay, beat it. Neat. That's a level up for Persian. Man, Persian's already got 2 levels on Aggron. That's just how this is gonna be, huh? Doom Seed. Hey, that'll level it out. If I remember correctly, the Doom Seed lowers your level by 1. They can only be found in the level 5 dungeons because they're just so devastating that they don't want you to have them otherwise. Also, here's a good reason to have Bite. And you thought I was You thought I wouldn't need it. You thought. Last Seed. Ooh, that'll be really good. That's basically a one-hit knockout for any Pokemon in this entire dungeon. Maybe once we get to the end of the dungeon, like they'll be near 100 HP, but yeah, that's 100 HP of damage, so I'll absolutely take any Blast Seeds that we can find. That'll be one of our best things. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start hauling it. We're on floor 15. I think we've done enough preparation. I think Swampert getting nearly one-shot was just kind of a fluke because of the Iron Spike being powerful. I don't think anything else would really be able to do that much. I would love to recruit this Exeggutor. Oh, you love to see it. Thrown item boost. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That prevents the enemy from catching the item. Correct? Spikes and stones are powered up. On top of that, Pokemon or enemies can't catch items. That is honestly, so when you're going through Purity Forest, you only get one Pokemon. That is one of the best rare qualities you can bring, for sure, because you're gonna find so many very powerful throwable items like Silver Spikes, which can't be caught anyway. But just increasing the power of those is monumentally useful. You are not going to die. Yeah, I'm gonna revive. Okay, never mind. Apparently, Pokemon have 100 HP straight from the very beginning. Man, I don't know why I used Play Rough. I saw that it had like a little icon next to it, so I was like, yeah, I'll use that. You know, honestly, I should be playing as Aggron here since Persian has a... Okay, who's dead? Oh yeah, Scyther has Technician. Oof. Is it straight below us? Because if it is... No. It's to the left. I think it was knocked out already anyway. Oops. Oh, I just wasted that. Hello, Scyther. Of course you have Vacuum Wave. Okay, Gah! This is silly. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and take another step forward there, bud? So was it correct about Vacuum Wave? It's not a room clearing move, it's a distance move. I didn't actually know that. I thought it was a room clearing move. So here's what sucks. Apparently if I use the two-edged wand, it has the ability to one-shot me. Luckily, Aggron just has ridiculous defenses and was able to take that hit for some reason. What am I looking for here? That's what I'm looking for. See ya. And you're mine. Ooh. Level 16. Yeah, that Vacuum Wave is gonna come in handy, dude. Also, yeah, this is the first time we've even seen a Scyther. Apparently it's incredibly powerful. Who would have thunk? You can take care of that. It's not exactly a huge threat. That's right. We have Rapid Bullseye. And Exeggutor has Barrage. Little did I know. Apparently Exeggutor is going to be the best Pokemon we have here. Citrus Berry, okay. Organize, I know y'all are probably like begging for it. Gonna hit the Citrus Berry up for Persian, because Persian's gonna need a little tankiness. I don't want it getting one shot. We also have a Plain Seed now, which, remember, completely fills up our whatever. Okay, I do not want that Doom Seed in my inventory. I don't want it anywhere near me. Because if an enemy catches it, that's what I'm afraid of. If an enemy catches it and they throw it back, that's gonna be the worst possible thing that could ever happen. Imagine if that was a mechanic in the main games. If you lost a level on your Pokemon, you'd absolutely lose it. You'd go ballistic, right? So yeah, not a big fan of that. Hello, Igglybuff. You've been saved. More references to Explorers of Sky, I suppose. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Igglybuff left the dungeon. There's a request. No thanks. I would not like to leave. Psychic. Can anyone learn that? I know it's unlikely. Nope, okay. The TM will be like kind of shining in the inventory if anyone can learn it, by the way. So that's how you know. Hey, Pinsir, you have experience with Cyndaquils. I gotta wonder if Vacuum Wave does a set amount of damage according to your HP stat or something. Because it seems to be doing like not a lot to weak Pokemon, but it did like 46 to Aggron. So I'm wondering what that's all about. Hello? Persian, please do not get knocked out by an Eevee. I'm begging you. Good lord. Maybe I do need to start like exploring a little bit more. That seems to be the thing. Oh. What? How dare you? We're about to train, dude. Ooh, I forgot I had a Munch Belt. I should probably equip that, huh? So I'm gonna hit up the Fohold Orb. Very obviously, I'm not dealing with this. I believe it's the entire floor that becomes petrified. I'm gonna equip this Munch Belt. In fact, I'm also gonna equip the Zinc band. I keep thinking like, oh, I don't need it. I have better items. No, I don't. I don't have anything. I'm wondering if I want to like... Yeah, I do want to fight these Pokemon. Exeggutor should be able to help here. Yeah, like, maybe not the Scythers since they're such a threat, but I'll attack the other ones and we'll just get a little bit of experience here. That'll definitely be useful, I think. Also, we've been cut off with the rest of our team, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that Eevee, because we basically need to. Look at that. Look at that level up. This is planning. Also, this is like a great opportunity just because we don't need to use up all of our hunger to continuously explore a floor. And, good God! I didn't know there were this many Pokemon. Why didn't Scyther attack first? Wait, that's weird. Why didn't a Scyther attack first? Why did Linoon... What? Shouldn't Scyther get the next turn? Whatever. Scyther, you should be able to use Vacuum Wave from there. Or maybe you won't? Okay. I'm not gonna take all of them down, I guess. I'm running out of PP if I'm gonna be honest. All I have to do is like activate the fight and then the rest of the Pokemon will knock. Okay. Well, I found the stairs. Here, we need to meet back up. Y'all good? Yeah, I'm gonna ignore them. I think that's the best idea. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking control here. Sorry. I know we literally have one choice and it's tackle, but still. Let's explore. Okay. I can't look around into that room. I'm just gonna assume there's no items. How about that? It's another Eevee. Here, you wanna... Play Rough hasn't been too useful, so I'll use it to activate these fights just so everyone else knocks it out. Smoochum's especially scary because it has Sweet Kiss. Exactly. Thank you for proving my point right then and there. Good lord. Well, it's a 50 experience, which is absolutely nuts. Puppet. Oh no, it's Terrified. Cool. It's basically like it has Runaway again. Imagine that. There were a lot of enemies on this floor, weren't there? Good lord. Hello. Okay. Here. Oh, it doesn't cross corners. Oh, geez. Thundershock does, though, right? You cannot Thundershock from here. Hit him with it. For some reason, your Thundershock seems to be one of the most powerful moves in the game, so just keep it up. Very nice. Like, why does it do a 30 damage? Thundershock's not that powerful. At least I thought. Okay, well, there goes our Munch Belt. No, I'm gonna kill that Eevee. Not before this Linoon kills me, though. Swap spots with him. Although, does Persian... Okay, I was about to say, does Persian not have any fake outs left? Because that would be it. Hello? Hello? We really are waiting for those Revive All orbs, huh? Oh, jeez. I'm not sure if a solo Persian run is gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. How much HP do you have? It was that low. It was one attack away. This would probably be a very good dungeon for Leap Ahead. I think what I might do if I have to come back through here, I'm gonna change Persian's rare quality. Because, to be honest, Rapid Bullseye it isn't doing it. There's nothing it's useful for. Executor doesn't seem to ever use Barrage, so that doesn't seem to have much of a point, to be honest. Psychic again. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Oh boy. This is gonna be... If I had a Silver Spike right now, I would be getting thousands upon thousands of experience, but that is not the case. Hello. You give a lot of experience, so I'll take this. See, there's the Barrage. Rapid Bullseye comes in handy then, but if you never use it, it could use Barrage right now, yet it chooses not to. There it is. Didn't even one-shot either. Hey, are you the one that has my Munch Belt? Or is that one just gone into the ethereal plane? It didn't have my Munch Belt. You have my Munch Belt! Get back here! I'm going to kill you. Yeah, buddy. There's my Munch Belt. Yeah, I'm taking that. Hate to say it, I only have one Pokemon that I need to worry about the hunger of, so... Yeah, that's getting equipped. I feel like I'm just not getting lucky with item spawns. You know, okay. Normally, you get quite a few Reviver Seeds going through here. Like, I think your average run would probably have about 3. I mean, we're a fifth of the way through the dungeon at this point, and we have nothing useful. We have a bunch of Foehold orbs, which doesn't do much in the long run. Oh, there's that yawn effect. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die to the Smoochum, baby. And so is Pinsir, unless Executor starts throwing out barrages. Mm-hmm. And that's an awakened Smoochum. How fitting it is that we have our end delivered to us by the same Pokemon that carried us through the originals. Okay, we're awake. Get out of here, please. Now everyone, we need to take down the Slackoth before it takes us down, just because of its ridiculous ability in this game. Look at that, why did the Pokemon already have 70 HP at this point? That's silly to me. Yeah, how do y'all like Hypnosis? Yeesh, well, guess that just goes to show ya. Our main team sucks. Max Ether, all power up, Troll Orb. Okay. I'll definitely save that Cleanse Orb for a rainy day. Cause, oh, well, there's another. Guess we don't need to save it. You definitely get a lot of grimy items picked up in this dungeon, so. Sure. There's another reason why I think that, I think it's an item that prevents your items from getting sticky. Yeah, it doesn't prevent them from being picked up as sticky, so it's not as useful as you would think. Why do you have pebbles? Rare quality orb. Man, I just really want... Like, I'm checking all of the orbs. Oh. Do we have that Rain Dance still? Are we able to learn that? We are. Hate to say it, this is gonna be 100% worth it. Oh man, I really don't want to get, I guess, play rough. It hasn't been very useful. I'm starting to doubt if there's any types in this dungeon that are hit super effective by it, so. I'll save our Pichu. That Thundershock is pretty dang powerful, so. Whatever works. Hey, Bite got powered up. I have a feeling that, oh, you're kidding me? We've been hit with 2 powder snows in the entire dungeon and it's freezed us both times. Well, cool. Neat, awesome, and cool.